Hey, how's everybody doing? My name's Lex Coop and I'm back, and I figured I'd give you some Magic the Gathering. Now, I haven't given you guys any of this in a long time. Now, I'm playing green versus green. Now, the reason I was doing this is because I wanted to play it on the most fair playing ground, so neither one has an advantage over the other, and I'm trying to get it in, beat it in less than 5 minutes. Now, I'll quickly explain what they do. You play manas every turn, at the beginning of every turn. Well, you can play it throughout your turn. At the beginning and at the end, you can play mana. Mana is the little green cards at the bottom, the little trees. Do you see that little group of trees on the bottom layer? Now, the very bottom layer, those 7 cards are the cards that are in my hand. Now, I just played 2 mana, and I was able to, the card that I just played, what it is, it costs 2 green trees, 2 mana cards, and it allows me to go through my library and find another force and put it on the battlefield. So that's what I did. This early in the game, it's not that big a deal to get creatures out that early. If you can get more mana out, the better. It helps you later on in the game. So what I did is I brought the thing out. Then I have 4 mana available. I can either use this one. This is a 2/4 creature, so it has the strength of 2 and the defense of 4. It also has reach, which is pretty sweet. So if he has any flying creatures, it can block flying creatures, because ordinarily you can't block flying creatures. How does that work? Flying creatures can block land creatures, but land creatures can't block flying unless they say they have reach. So I have 5 mana available. I'm trying to figure out what is my best option of what creatures to bring out. Now, I was trying to save my 2/2 there's a card that gives you the ability. I chose not to, but in other games I was playing, I was trying to save my cost 2 mana, and it brings out a 3/2 creature that has trample. Now, what trample is any remaining damage that has not been blocked by the creature that is blocking continues to go through and hits the player's health. Now, so you can see it on the bottom left down here, or not in the bottom left, the left creature here. That's what trample stands for. Now, he got out a really beast creature really early, a 4/4 that anytime you bring out a creature with the power of 3, you get to draw a card, and that's what I was waiting for. I was trying to get one of those. What happened there was I played a card that you get to look at the top 3 cards of your library. If any of them are creatures, you get to put them in your hand. Now, none of them were creatures, so they all went in the graveyard. So all I did was waste it. At this point, I'm trying to figure out the best point and the best timing to phase an attack, because he's got a 4/4 creature, and I don't have anything to compete with that. Anytime he'll attack me with a 2/2, you want to basically block it with something that can take the damage and that can kill it. So I had a 2/4, not a problem. Now he's got a 5/3 and a 4/4. He's got me hit my creatures outnumbered, that's for damn sure. But I have this beautiful card, which I am going to use now. What it does is it adds +3/+3 to all your creatures, and they all have trample. So what I did is I did that. I'm going to attack with it. I brought out that after I brought out the other thing, because it's got vigilance, plus it's a defender. Defenders cannot attack, they can only block. So now he's got to decide what creatures he wants to lose and what he wants to allow to go through. So he decided to kill 1 creature, and he lost both of his, and now he's down to 3 health. Basically, I've got 3 creatures out. He can only bring out 1 creature. He can't block my defense. It's pretty much, it's game over here. So I play my land, I play my creature for no apparent reason besides the fact of just to get my hand empty. And then I attack with these 3. He can only block 1, and that is game over. I hope you guys, I'm not going too fast. I hope I'm not going too slow. I hope I'm going just right, and you're able to keep up with the cards. If you're not able to keep up with the cards, leave comments, and either I or someone else will fill you in on what's going on. Now, I have 2 mana. I just picked up an additional 1 at the beginning of your turn. You get to pick up a card. Now, I'm going to play this guy. This guy's ability, he has what's called Mountain Walk. Now, my mana this turn, Red's mana is mountain mana. So he has Mountain Walk. So anytime an opposing enemy has mountains on the field, he can just walk over them and attack directly. He can't be blocked. So because it's red on red, he can't be blocked. So I'm guaranteed to deal 1 damage every turn. Even if the other person has a mountain walk creature as well, neither one of them can be blocked. I'm basically looking at my cards, trying to think about what is the best strategy on how to play these out. Now, the cool thing about this is it costs 2 mana, but I get to deal direct damage to target creature of the amount of mana that I have. So he doesn't have any creatures out, so I don't need to use that yet. But this creature, the one that I just brought up now, has the ability to give. If you pause it, you can read it. It has the ability to give +2/+0 to any creature at this turn. So I give him to the other creature, attack for 3. He can't block, he doesn't have any creatures out, and even if he did, that has Mountain Walk. So he is toasted. Toasted like the mosted. Yes, that was the cheesiest saying of all time. So he still doesn't have any creature. He's getting creature fucked pretty bad, it seems that way anyways. But I have 2 of these cards which deal direct damage to creatures at the equal amount of mountains that I have. And right now I have 4 mountains, so I can do 4 damage to any creature that he brings out. So right here I'm just ticking away at him. I hit him for another 3 damage, which he cannot block. He finally gets another mana. It looks like he might be able to bring out a creature, and he does. And what is it? It is a 2/3 Forest Walk. Now, if I was using Forest is what is the green cards, he'd be able to do block, go straight, do direct damage. So I want to keep him having no creatures whatsoever. So I'm gonna, anytime he brings out a creature, I am going to direct damage him with those cards, like you just saw. So he can't block. That's another 3. He's down to 10. I've still got my 20. So he's got 4 mana. He's got to be able to bring out a creature. And he does. He brings out a 3/3. I don't think it has an ability. It's just a story. Not all the cards. They all say something, but they don't all have abilities. Sometimes they just say shit. So here again, I just... I don't know why I didn't actually just take his creature out. I think I was trying to save it for a more powerful creature because I have 5 mountains and it can do a decent amount of damage. But I figured as long as I had the 4/5, he can't attack me. No, basically I wanted to get a flawless game here. I was like, alright, let's get this quickly and get it flawless. This creature's really cool. It gets +0/+1 for every mountain that you have. So if I bring it out, it costs 6. I bring it out, it automatically becomes a 4/10. If you can understand what that means. It costs 6 to bring out, so you're guaranteed to have 6 mountains. So it's a 4/10. It's retarded. Right here, I'm debating about killing one of his creatures, and I don't need to though. Now I have control creature cards. Now what that does is it gives me the ability to take control of his creatures at the cost of 3 mana, and he only had 2 creatures available. I had 2 of those cards. I was able to take all his creatures and annihilate him in 1 swift move. Now that's pretty much it. That's the gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is LexCoop saying rate, comment, subscribe. Do what you do, skadoosh.